Hello and welcome to Ragnvald the Powerwork Builder. Today we got a massive box from the lovely folks over at Fanhome. And if I just pull this away a little bit, look at that giant box. What's in the giant box? What is in the giant box, ye ask? The next 4 stages of the Dodge Charger. That's right. We got the Dodge Charger this month. Well, that's actually a little bit behind on my account. I mean, I should have already had this one last month. But anyways, I thought we'd unbox what's in the box, because it's a pretty big box. So as we open it up, we got stage 62, which looks like the rear of the car. So we're going to get the body work for the car. We're going to continue on with stage 60 with the roll cage. And 59 with the roll cage. And here's why the box is so massive. Inside this box is yet another box. The whole frame of the car. Now, we didn't get the front piece of it yet. We just got the center section and the rear section. And of course, I'm sporting my eBay Fast and Furious shirt. So, get my little knife out here and we'll proceed to see what we're going to do here. Get this roll cage built. Normally I'd have all this pre-prepped, but I thought this was kind of an interesting box, so I wanted to kind of share it. Because normally my boxes are kind of small. So, there's our roll cage. And then we'll open up stage 60, which is the other part of the roll cage. And I'll get all these screws out. Wow. They put a lot of screws in here. LP screws, DM screws, CM screws, and EP screws. But once you do get the thing... Oh, and then we got some MJ screws. So once you get the thing... put together, you are going to put it into the car. So I'll probably have to dig out the car here. So let's... Whoops. One day, I didn't notice they had some screws in the bag, and I went to toss the bag out and I dropped the screws on the ground. That wasn't too good. Okay. And it looks like you do get another screwdriver in this box. I've already got a few of those. So there's our interior panel for the Dodge Charger. Completely made of metal, which is nice. And then I do got the body frame down here. We can take a look at that. Comes in a nice box with a nice big piece of plastic. I will be recycling that. And then just a little card to show that it's stage 61. It's kind of neat. They didn't even fold the card. They just left it, you know, left it flat. But here's the frame of the car. And then obviously the body panels will go on here, doors. And then this piece lines up on here. Yeah, there we go. So there's what the car will look like until I can get the front half of the car, which probably will come in maybe the next pack or something like that. But yeah, it's almost so big I can't even get it on the screen. I got to kind of pull away from the screen a little bit. But yeah, that's pretty cool. So we'll just kind of set that off, kind of off screen there a little bit. And yeah, I do still got my Optimus Primes hanging out here. But I'm gonna have to roll them out because I gotta get the Dodge out from where it's hiding. So let me just move my primes here. My little channel name, our channel initials. My little primes. Come on, stay up there. Now this is a project I have for another time. I'm gonna try to fix them to that little board and then paint them. But for now, just get the dust cover off of here. And if anybody does want a really cool made-to-order dust cover for their Dodge Charger, go to parworkupgrades.com and you can order a custom dust cover for your Dodge Charger. And they also got a custom one for the Knight Rider and Eleanor and a whole bunch of other, cool upgrades that they have. Slide this out. Oops. All right, so here's where we left off last time. I just kind of put this in here with one screw, but I can take that out real easily. I just mocking up what it looked like. All right, so that's where we left off before. So we're going to continue building it with these other pieces. So we'll get out book 59 here and figure out what we need to do here. So we need the CM screws and the PM screws. And then we need this piece and this piece. And so then we're going to take this piece of the frame and attach it to the top here. So that way it'll create kind of like a crossbar, and then when it goes into the seat thing, it'll have a crossbar that, helps hold it up. So I need a PM screw for that. And and I figured instead of getting out my other screwdriver that I do have, I'll just use the new one that they sent me. Now, you are screwing into metal, so it sometimes it would be better to dip the screw in a little bit of oil, just to help, it thread through there. So now this piece has to go on the front, and it goes like that. So the little point here is at the bottom, and then that point is at the top. Yeah. So, yeah, and it'll match the little point on the bottom of the other one too. And you put that in with a CM screw. We'll put that in with a CM screw. Alright, so then that'll go in there like that. And then they talk about centering the steering shaft in the car. But that's the end of issue 59. So after 59, that's what you got. So we'll move on to 60. So move on to issue 60, where we're gonna finish doing the other side of the roll cage. So we got these 3 little bits. So first off, they want you to take this bar and the center bar and put them together with a CM screw. Now they do give you so I got one CM screw right here. That I will use from the previous pack. Let's see. Well, I guess they want the rod to go on this side with the screw on this side, according to the directions. So when you get it together, it'll look like that. So that's the screw hole right there. And then all right, so then we need to place that on the middle part of our frame here, like this. With some, so the rest of the build is going to be CM screws. Okay, so I need to find some more CM screws. And I got a whole package more of CM screws in my little spare screw box. So we'll put this brace on the side. Just like we did with the driver's side. Okay. I don't quite like that because it's kind of loose. Got another quarter turn there. Okay. And then we're going to take this piece. We'll put that on the back. And then this will go on the front. And you attach that with 3 CM screws. 2 on the side and 1 in the back. Get one going here in the back. And I'll just kind of loosely put that one in for the moment. In a way I can go over here and get one loosely in there. And then get this one in here. Okay, this one wants to fight with me a little bit. There. As though the sidebar got rotated just a little bit. All right. Then we'll just tighten these up. And there's one roll cage complete. So now the next step is to put it into the car with 4 cm screws. So you're going to have one mounting tab right here, one right here. There'll be 2 over on this side wall, and then 2 more here. Okay. And the braces on this wall, those are actually DM screws. So the DM screws are like a flange screw, and you want to put 3 of those in. But the bottom asks for the CM screws. All right, that's one in. And I think I may have had a DM screw holding one part of this in before. And then the last DM screw goes in here. All right. So then that's basically what your roll cage will look like once you have it all assembled and in the car. Now I was thinking about maybe making it silver, but I don't know. I kind of like the black look. The powder coated black look. I think that looks nice. I wouldn't mind putting like a little padding just on the bars right here above where your head goes. So flip this over and we'll get those 4 CM screws in there. Actually, I was wrong. There's 5 CM screws. One goes right in the middle. Alright. Then we'll get one more on this side. And then we'll get that one put in the back in the middle. There you go. Pop that bar into place. And there we go. Now they say to position the cockpit on the chassis with the pieces facing the same way. So they're just talking about putting that on there and where to, I guess, route the wires. Oh, and then we are attaching the thing to the car. So we got to put 2 LP screws in the front, 2 in the middle, and 2 in the rear. Okay. So 1 second here while I make some room to get the rest of the car out here. Okay. Pardon all the mess. I guess I had some unwelcome guests hanging out in my Toretto garage. That's not good. They're tearing up my little garage here. Now they're tearing up my little garage and they tore up my Dodge Charger's light kit for the brake lights. Now I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to reorder the brake lights now. I'm sorry. I've been dealing with this problem since I moved here about 2 years ago. I've been dealing with this little problem of unwanted guests just moving in and making a mess of my stuff and breaking my stuff. I had a DVD player that I used all the time, and they decided to break the wire on that. Yeah, I don't know if I can fix that or not. I mean, that's pretty destroyed. Okay, well, I'm sorry about the little distraction there. I had no idea that I had unwelcome guests hanging out in my Toretto garage and tearing things up. So it doesn't look like they didn't look like they destroyed anything else. Just the brake lights, unfortunately. Okay. So we were going to put this into the car. So just gonna test to make sure the car's even still working. This also you can get from Powerwork Upgrades. It's a power supply that powers the car, so that way you don't have to use batteries. Well, I still got one red light that works. Like I said, I don't know if I can fix the other ones, but I still got one light. I got headlights at work. That's cool. All right, well, it looks like everything still works on it. So we will continue on with trying to build this. Now, I'm not sure if I was meant to attach the steering wheel or not. I know we're putting the car together. I'll have to see if we're putting that together or not. I'll do that off camera. Yeah, now that it's getting warm out here again, I'm probably gonna have to start defending off those silly little critters. Start raging my war on them again. That way they're not destroying things. All right. So I need my LM screws. Or, I mean, my LP screws, I mean. A bunch of those out. Yeah, let's see, now we are putting... I'm just trying to figure out where... Okay, yeah, that hole, okay, so that hole... All right, so there's one. Now these back ones, they go in right in front of the, right where my finger's pointing is where the screw goes. Okay, so that one's in. Let's see if I can get one in here. All right, and then right where my finger is where the front one goes. After the video, I'm gonna have to take a look at my night car and make sure my night car ain't getting destroyed, because that one's got a lot of wires to it too. And these are not cheap models. I need one more screw. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. So there you go. Wow, that's a heavy paperweight. I think it's heavy. Okay, so that's the end of that issue. And then it did say to put this headlight wire over the front axle, which I did. So let's move on to 61. And so 61, we got the body shell. Oh, this is where you attach the steering wheel. Okay. Yeah, this is where you put the steering wheel in. Now I already kind of had it on here, and there's a little round thing that goes on there too. So yeah, so you gotta just put a JM screw in the steering wheel, and then it says to hook up the wires, and then there should be a little cable manager, and then you just put a little cable manager on there. I might have dropped that on the floor, so I will have to have a look for that. And once I find that, I'll put that in with a couple EP screws. Then it says to take out the shipping braces off of this. So let's go on to 62. I'll come back and do 61 where I put the the steering wheel on there and look for that little cable brace. So when joining metal parts such as those of the self-tapping screws are used. So basically then you're just taking, the back end of the car and the front end of the car and putting it together with QM screws. So basically you're just going to attach this piece to the frame, kind of like I already have it, and then you're gonna have some QM screws in there. But I'm just gonna have a little play, as the world of Wayne would say, and I'm gonna see what this looks like with the shell on the car after I take off these shipping braces. because I'm gonna end up storing I'll store it that way with the shell on it, and then put it back in the little Toretto garage there. But I'll have to clean up all that mess. So this just fits on here. Wow. That's so nice. That's so nice how that fit right on there. And then that just drops on there. So after stage 59 to 62, there's our Dodge Charger for the month. Looking pretty sweet. So maybe next weekend I will have the Nissan to build. So I'm looking forward to that. The Eleanor is still on delay. I don't know when that's going to come. The fast cars that I got right here, they're on a 7-week delay. They charged me for them back in February. They still haven't sent them to me, and it'll be 7 weeks this Monday. Kit is processing, so I will be getting the next pack on that, which is should be the rest of the back seats. So until then, I've been Ragnvald the Power Work Builder. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Until next month.